Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my reaction show. We are here reacting to Ipswich nil, Manchester City 6. Um, Welcome to my reaction show. It's been quite a manic game, really. I mean, it's probably been quite boring for Ipswich because, it's not fun for any team if you're getting hammered, is it? Let's face it, if you get hammered 6-0, it's quite a hefty loss. It just makes you depressed, and even if it's against the champions like it is, nobody wants to suffer a 6-0 defeat. It just doesn't help with your morale and your confidence at all. It's just not great. It's not good for you. But it is what it is. Ipswich. They were poor today. Ipswich really. I thought they made quite a promising start, but they were quite poor throughout the game, making mistakes and bad passes. They had a few bad passes. One led to the fifth goal for Haaland. Doku assisted Haaland. But it's just poor all over for the pitch for Ipswich. It was quite embarrassing for them, to be honest, I thought, at some points. And at some points, Ipswich had a few chances. City was still out there making a few mistakes, but they didn't capitalise on them. And that is probably another reason why the scoreline is what it is. I understand the frustration, but you just got to get over it as a team. They just need to focus on their next game, which is away to Liverpool next Saturday. I mean, that's not going to be an easy game either. Let's face it, going to Anfield, the only team that's won at Anfield this season is Nottingham Forest. So it's obviously a really hard ground to go to. But after that, the weekend after that, they've got Southampton at home. And that is a massive, massive game in the relegation battle. And Ipswich need to be winning that game. So, they don't really need to necessarily focus on the Liverpool away game. Of course, it'd be nice for them if they could get a result away to Liverpool. Not nice for me, but nice for them. But I can't see it happening. It's Liverpool away. No one can do that apart from Forest, which was a bit of a shock. And Ipswich. Let's face it. Out of the two next games they got coming up, the bigger game for them is obviously the Southampton at home game, because that is probably going to decide if Southampton go down or not if they lose that game. Because Southampton will have really tough games left then. And so it's a big win for Ipswich and Southampton in that game. But, Ipswich have to win that game. Let's talk about City. City's next game in the Premier League is next Saturday. They've got Chelsea at home at a 5:30 kickoff. However, in the week, they've got Champions League action away to PSG on Wednesday. And that's another big game for City. They've got two big games coming up. In fact, I think there's like three big games coming up. Two in the Premier League, one in Champions League. They've got PSG away next. Then they've got Chelsea at home in the Premier League. And then they've got another Champions League game. But then after that, they've got Arsenal away in the Premier League. So City have got a big few fixtures coming up their way. Liverpool have got quite easy ones, or should be easy. Here's Man City's fixtures here. Their next 7, they got PSG away, Chelsea at home, Club Brugge at home, Champions League, Arsenal away, Leyton Orient away in the FA Cup. Then they got Newcastle at home and then Liverpool at home. So they have got some huge games coming up. They got Chelsea at home, Arsenal away and Liverpool at home in the next 7 fixtures. So in January and February, in the next couple of months, they've got Chelsea, Arsenal and Liverpool to play. So they've got some big games coming up and they need to be focusing on those games really. And the PSG away one. And Newcastle at home isn't easy either. I mean, none of those are easy, to be honest. But, it's just, next steps for City is focus on their next game. You know, they got a good result at Ipswich here, Portman Road. But, you know, it's expected, I guess, if City are at their best, that's what they can do. And it's a great result for City, not good for Ipswich, and that's pretty much it. That's my reaction over. That's how I feel about the game. I think it was a interesting game for both teams. You know, City have clearly found a path back in the new year. Pep's lost the marriage, but I'm sure he'll be delighted with this win. And yeah, we move on. So that is it for my reaction, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in to the watch along and my reaction here. And I shall see you next time. I hope you have a fantastic day and great day in the Premier League over the weekend. Once again, we always love to see it. And that's not over for this game week. We do have Chelsea Wolves tomorrow, so go and watch it on Sky Sports if you have it. Anyway, have a great day. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.